of the cars, the key to the treasure.
Get rich with one piece. Get rich with one piece.
Yo, we got Luffy and Zoro, the better the duo. Sanji and Noosa bring out the bankroll. Jekyll Mariah, he rips your soul. Brooke and Perona, they cold like a snow globe. Going through the stack like we looking for some crack. Taking y'all to class, man, you better know your math. Call the deck mather, cause he always running black. We don't need no power tools, we just bring the axe. Cause we bout to chop it up. TCG, level up. This is more than beginner's luck. Got so many ribs, they backing up. Rapping so cold, got the mains froze. Everybody know that the gang goes. Laws of the land don't make me repeat. We the next king. Getting rich with one piece.
Get rich with one piece.
The piece of the cars, the key to the treasure.
Get rich with one piece. 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 Get rich with one piece.
The piece of the cars, the key to the treasure.
Get rich with one piece. Get rich with one piece.
Yo, we got Luffy and Zoro, the better the duo. Sanji and Noosa bring out the bankroll. Jekyll Mariah, he rips your soul. Brooke and Perona, they cold like a snow globe. Going through the stack like we looking for some crack. Taking y'all to class, man, you better know your math. Call the deck mather, cause he always running black. We don't need no power tools, we just bring the axe. Cause we bout to chop it up. TCG, level up. This is more than beginner's luck. Got so many ribs, they backing up. Rapping so cold, got the mains froze. Everybody know that the gang goes. Laws of the land don't make me repeat. We the next king. Getting rich with one piece.
Get rich with one piece.
The piece of the cars, the key to the treasure.
Get rich with one piece. Get rich with one piece. Get rich with one piece. Get rich with one piece.
Dude, how many names do you have? Gank that, Big Chungus, Charles, GPD. Jack of all trades, master of none. Mr. Many Hats. I'm just kidding. God, the cards are becoming overwhelming. Like, they're just stacking up around me. And I did some yesterday. Today was a busy day. And then when I did get a chance to sit at home and do nothing today, I did that. I even did some stuff like outside in the yard, but busy day today, which is good. I like being busy. But then when like stuff starts to like build, like the stuff that's building around me, it's really like, I gotta get it done. I'm streaming on time today, so I might have a little bit of time afterwards to like, I need to sort these Riftbound cards. Like, if I sort the Riftbound cards, it'll, let me make sure everything is squared away, because this light is bright over here. I usually use my mat to, like, wait a minute, that's not right. I knew that was gonna happen. I hate this thing. I use my mat to like kind of measure where things are supposed to be, where things are supposed to go, and I don't have my mat right now. Obviously, it's needs to be washed, so it's just hanging up in this bathroom that's near me. and I haven't done anything with it, but I will. I keep saying that I will. Kids are on spring break this week, so I'll have a bit of time. Hopefully I'll have some time to do some stuff. Yeah, but that's number one on my list. So I have a bunch of the cards from OP-15. This isn't all of them. Obviously, I don't know why I even pulled this up, but I have some cards from OP-15. I've opened a box so far, and then I've opened probably like 3/4 of another box. Obviously, I opened the box on stream with you guys, and then I've done 3 release events. Get 6 packs in each of the release events. So that is 18 out of 24, which come in a box typically. And I've been very lucky, I will say that. So I hit the Alt Sabo so far. So in a box that I actually opened on stream again, opened the, so I got Alt Sabo, the 7 cost 9K character, not the leader. Well, the leader's Lucy, but so I got the Alt Sabo, and then we also got the special print Whitebeard yesterday. That was so cracked. I was talking about it today at the tournament that I went to. If anybody asked they didn't have to ask anything. I'm just like, oh, we got this Whitebeard, blah blah blah. You know, I'm finding ways to sneak it into the conversation. I was so pumped about that hit yesterday. I think we may have looked at some of the other special prints, and somebody today, while we were there at the tournament, well, this was after the tournament, they had, because they were selling boxes, and one of the people opened their box there. A lot of people opened their box there, and they were only selling 1 box a person. Anywho, they opened the Zeus special print, which is like definitely the absolute banger hit from this set. So that was kind of cool, but we know that there's probably not going to be another one in the box that I got from them, but there could be, who knows. And I can't be mad. I hit a banger of a hit yesterday. That Whitebeard is just absolutely crazy. I started to reorganize. I don't know if you guys noticed or whatever, but I started to reorganize some of the, like this top row that have my my graded cards there. So this is gonna be majority graded cards. Like right now I have some of my booster boxes from different games here. It's just one piece of Riftbound. Then on this third shelf I have like it's pretty much empty. There's this Devil Fruit, the iPop Devil Fruit, and then at the bottom I have from Riftbound the World's 2025 special set or whatever that they just came out with, or that came out in, I think it was like November or December or something like that. And then one of these freaking, I don't know, this Mega Charizard Ultra Premium Collection that my daughter asks me to open every single day. She's like, when are you gonna open it? Let me open it, give it to me, blah blah blah. I'm like, dude, I'm not letting you open this for nothing. Maybe one day for like her birthday or Christmas or some shit like that, but no, not yet. But anyways, I say all that to say I'm gonna end up, most of this stuff will be cleared out. This will be mainly for the graded cards. So this will be a ton of graded cards. There might be some other things in there, like I may leave the Devil Fruit in there, but it really depends on, we'll probably have to start, because I'm going to be getting so many cards back, we'll probably have to be a little bit more discerning of what cards go in there. Because I've said this before, like there are some cards that I don't really give a shit about that I send to get graded, because I'm just sending everything to get fucking graded, because people will buy any graded card. And so I, once I start to get a ton of those graded cards back, I'll eventually, you know, just put the elite ones in here, and then the rest of them will probably just be sold. And not necessarily, again, there are some where I'm just shipping them, or I'm just having them graded so I can sell them for more. So those will definitely be, you know, those won't go in there, but there's actually quite a few that I'll be keeping and adding to this collection. And then as it grows and grows, then I'll have to start making decisions and that kind of thing. Maybe we'll do something cool, like I'll you know, see who gets voted off the island, right? Chomutta. Dude, I just saw your post. I know you posted it like 2 weeks ago or whatever, 2 or 3 weeks ago. But I saw your post of the of your hits, those Japanese hits. You hit that special print Sabo and that special print Boa. Oh my goodness, the special prints from this set just look crazy. They're probably the best special prints that I've seen. Like they look absolutely amazing. Yeah, it's been a minute, man. Welcome back. Chometta has entered the chat. Uh, but I was mentioning I was at a pre-release event today. I didn't do so hot. I don't know, this pre-release. I'll be honest. Typically, like I like to do well in the pre-releases and whatnot. Hold on. Yeah, typically I like to do well in the pre-releases, obviously, because the better you do, the better your chances to get one of those release event winner cards. But I don't know. Today I was just a little bit feeling weird. Not feeling weird, but it wasn't as incentivized to like try my best to win it. Like I won the first game by default because the person I was playing against didn't. He was even less motivated than me. He didn't even play. Like he walked up to me like right when, and this is a regular person who's in there quite a bit. He walked up and mentioned to me, like he was like, I'm not gonna play. I'm not gonna play in the tournament or whatever, which is fine. I don't really care. I like to get a bye. You know what I'm saying? So basically, we just sat and talked for the whole time or whatever, and he just gave me the win. And the second round, it was very, very close. Like the dude had just enough counter to win, and I was just like, okay, whatever. It kind of sucked because the third person that I played, I kind of gave up again. I was not really motivated to play. And I wasn't really motivated to play for whatever reason. I don't know. I was just feeling weird today. I was happy with my packs. No, let me take that back. I was not happy with my packs. I had very, very shitty packs. Like my deck was absolutely ass. And in these tournaments, like decks are gonna be just a hodgepodge of shit, right? Like there is a hodgepodge of shit you put together, and then you just kind of hope for the better RNG. But these decks that I've been putting together have been a little bit less quality than what I've been able to do in the past. But on the flip side, I've been getting some massive hits from my packs, which maybe that goes into piece of me being not as motivated or whatever. Now don't get me wrong, I do want the leader, this BOA leader or whatever. That's not BOA leader, but this BOA release event card. But again, I don't know. It's just I wasn't motivated, so I kind of gave up halfway through the game. Told the guy that he can just win it. I was expecting there not to be enough leader packs. Like I was expecting where I was in the rankings not to even be close to getting a leader pack, or not a leader pack. God damn it! One of the BOA release event winners, and the dude that I played and that I gave the win to, he ended up getting one of the packs or whatever. So I'm looking back, I'm like, God damn it, if I would have just tried, who knows, but maybe he would have won anyways. But I just didn't give myself a fair shake, and it's my own fault because like I said, my motivation was really off today. But this shop, for whatever reason, every single release event, I get some sort of hit. Like some sort of crazy hit. Not necessarily a crazy hit, but I get hits when I go there. Like I went to one yesterday, I got 0 hits. My deck was shitty. It was just horrible. Everything was bad about it. Yeah, today I got a hit from this shop, and again, for whatever reason, I always get a hit from my packs, from my release event packs, and we'll look at what I got here in a minute. Once I shift my camera over and everything like that. Let's see, a clear picture of the Sabo SP. Oh, you picture the Sabo SP goes hard. Yeah, the Sabo one goes hard. they all the SPs from this set, just like I said, they look absolutely so good. Bro, I don't know what it is. I say that in the stream every now and then. Like, I'll be bitching and complaining about not having hit a manga yet, but like, my SP luck really is like that. I don't know what it is. Like, I really do be hitting SPs, you know what I'm saying? And it's, I'll take it. Don't get me wrong. So I can't be too mad that I haven't hit a manga yet. Cause I do be hitting the SPs. Like, I really be hitting the SPs like crazy. I got the white beard. Yeah, the white beard looks so good. I obviously got this boa. I hit one from, I had a couple of, I hit the Edward Weevil from OP-14. I hit the, what was that? The Sengoku from OP-14. So I think I hit at least half of them from OP-14. Half of the special prints. And I don't know, special prints just kind of follow me, which, it's probably because I just buy a fucking shit ton of boxes and open them, right? And SPs are more common than mangas. So I'm just hitting some SPs every so often, but yeah, I don't know. I do have some luck with the SPs, I'll say. They were also selling boxes, so I did buy a box from this shop that I went to, and they were also selling EBO3, for $10 a pop, which I was like, God damn it! But they maxed you out at 6. I didn't want to buy it for $10 a pop, but I was like, you know what? Fuck it. It's something to open. So I bought 6 of them. I hated every second of it, but I was like, fuck it. I just need some packs to open in the future, right? Because this right now it's like, oh, I got packs everywhere, and then a week from now it's like, because I've experienced this with the past couple of sets, right? We've been through this together. It's like, okay, we're good right now when things are, my cup runneth over, right? Yeah, my cup runneth over. And then it stops and it's like, what do I have to open? What do I have to open? So I bought some stuff. I bought some additional stuff. We'll open some of this OP-15 pack. We'll open a few packs from it. We're not going to do half of it or anything like that, but we'll open some from that. We got our EBO3, then we have an OP-08, and then we have some Riftbound. Like, we got a shit ton of Riftbound. Like, we can open Riftbound for fucking days. We can. But yeah, we'll be opening one of these. Or not the whole box, but some from that. The Nami from OP-07. Is it that I don't know, what is it, I don't even know which one it is. Is it the 5 cost 6K Nami? I'm trying to think of which one you're talking about. A BGS 10 Nami, bro? Are you still spending that that red manga money, man? That's what you doing. You spending that red manga money. Cause you just like, hey, fuck it. It's her and the I spent it all already. Hey, there we go. It's her and the little girl. Oh, you're going to Japan? Oh, that is dope. That is dope. We'll have a fun trip. I'm going to Vegas and sometime in April for a bachelor party for my cousin. So that is what we will be doing. Okay. But Japan, that seems like a fantastic trip. Seems like a freaking blast. Okay. Oh, for sure. You got to post it. And that's something I'm just trying to get better at. Like, I did post some today or whatever, but I just got to remember, like, when I get hits, post them. Okay, so I'm going to open this box first. I need like a box cutter or something. I'll just be using a pen. Riftbound Spirit Forged. I need to pre-order the third set, or make sure that I pre-ordered it from my usual shops. And hopefully they're freaking, hopefully they stay relatively cheap. Like, the first set was absolutely crazy. Then when the second set came out, it was expensive as well. Not crazy expensive. I think they were like going for like 180 or something like that, 200, 180, somewhere around there. And the most recent boxes that I bought have only been 140. So I don't play Riftbound, but it's something I could probably see myself playing in the future. But I know how to play. And when I say I know how to play, I know like the basic rules of it. Like, I don't have any sort of like strategies. I don't have any decks built. I don't have anything like that. But I'm mostly collecting them right now. And I do watch a lot of the tournaments that happen on YouTube or whatever. Rift and Runes, I think, is one of the YouTube channels that I watch quite a bit. And they do tournaments from here, they do tournaments from Europe, they do tournaments from Japan. Well, I guess I don't know if it's Japan, it's Asian countries. I don't know specifically what they are. I think it's China, actually, because I think Riftbound is pretty big in China. But and they probably do it from some other Asian countries too, but I don't pay close enough attention, honestly, to those matches. Actually, I do sometimes, because they do the English commentary on the channels that I watch. Also, that Rift and Runes channel, they do have an English commentary. So I guess I do watch those sometimes. But sometimes with the cards, it's a little hard. But they do a really good job of like putting the English translation up like pretty quickly after the card is played or whatever they're doing. And they know a lot of the cards too, so they can explain it. But anyways, long story short, yeah, Rift and Runes is a channel that I like to watch, and it's extremely interesting. They because I just see the cards, not in any sort of, I see the cards in like a vacuum, not in any sort of scenarios, right? Like win any sort of decks or anything like that. I'm just like, oh, this card seems like it's shitty. Who would want to play this card? And then I see people play this same card that I called shitty in a deck, and they're making moves within it, and there's synergy in the deck with that particular card. I'm like, I can see why this card is a good card now, right? So watching the I don't want to call them pros, but like watching the tournaments and stuff like that, and watching those people play has really kind of like opened my eyes to like how these cards can really be used in a game of Riftbound. So yeah, I don't play. Long story short, I don't play, but I would like to play at some point in the future. But I just can't. Time, schedule cannot handle 2 trading card games. My brain power can't handle 2 trading card games, if I'm being honest. Okay, and so I really actually love the artwork and stuff like that, but something that I found out, firsthand was, which is crazy, a pack can have 2 hits in it. Yes, you heard that right. A pack of Riftbound cards can have 2 hits in it. Devs, man, everybody coming out the woodworks. It's probably because I'm streaming earlier than I normally do. Typically Sundays it just be me, myself, and I, but everybody's coming out. So welcome everybody. We're opening a quick pack. Maybe we may open 2 packs of Riftbound, and then we'll get to the One Piece. I want to have to show you guys my hit from the tournament that I went to today, the pre-release event that I went to. Oops, you guys can't even see that. I'm tripping. BF Sword, Sudden Storm, Stella Cornherder. Very, very good card. Very popular card too. When I move, draw 1. And what's crazy is like it doesn't matter how the card moves, because there's a lot of cards that like move, because you pretty much get to move once per turn, right? So once you move, you exhaust the card, and you can't move if you're exhausted. So yeah, there's a ton of cards that allow you to move, force cards to move and stuff like that, or restand them and they get to move again. And so being able to like draw your card and like cycle through your deck is really good. Okay. Armed Assailant. Vex Cheerless. I'm pretty sure I have a playset of these. I think this might be the last one of these card sharps that I need. Fantastico. Okay. We'll do one more, just because I really like Riftbound. I guess we can go over here. The ever-growing pile of Riftbound cards. I do have a pile of OP-15 here that I just need to, like, I don't really even need to sort those. Those just need to go because most of these cards are probably going to go into my collection because I haven't started the collection for OP-15 just yet, but I'll probably start that. I was supposed to start it today, but again, just time got away from me, and then I sat down and didn't do shit for an hour or two. But anyways, I need to put those away, put those in my collection, just so I can get those off my freaking desk. Plundering Poro, Void Drone, Navori Scout, alright, Doran's Blade, Doran's Blade, alright, Seat of Power, alright, what do we got here? Maybe not a hit. I still could be a hit, even though the first foil card isn't rare. We could still have a hit. We got a Jax. It's funny because like we don't get as many legend packs, so these are like the leader packs for Riftbound. So we don't get as many leaders because the leaders are rares. But I've opened so many packs. Like Origins, the first set, I still don't even have all the legends / they're the leaders in Riftbound. They're called legends. I don't even have all the legends from the first set, but I've opened so much of this second set that I do have all of them, and I have like multiple copies of them. So, okay, we're good on Riftbound. Nothing crazy from Riftbound, but we'll get to One Piece. So this is my hit from today, from the release event that I went to today. So it is the secret rare Luffy, but it's the alt art, obviously, and it looks freaking amazing. He's doing his gum. I don't even know what that is. Gum like elephant pistol or something. Yeah, this one looks really good. So this is the secret rare of the set. Well, there's 3 secret rares total. Obviously, like typically there's 2, except for 13 there were 3. Typically there's 2 secret rares in a set. There's 3 secret rares in this set because again this is a set and a half, right? So this is EV04 as well as OP-15. This is a secret rare from OP-15 specifically. So 5 cost, 7,000 power. If you have 6 or more Dawn cards on your field, this character gains Rush. Alright, when your opponent activates an event R blocker, reveal up to 1 card from the top of your life cards. This character gains plus 1,000 power during this turn per 1 cost on the revealed card. I bitch about this a lot. I guess I don't really bitch about it, but I mention it a lot. Like some cards, especially secret rares, like some secret rares just don't feel like the elite of the elite, right? That's what a secret rare should be. As far as the rarity is concerned, it's the rarest of the cards. It should have the absolute best effects. That's what secret rares should have, right? They should have the best effects. That's why, like Kuma, for example. Kuma is a secret rare that is just universally good in any yellow deck. You can play Kuma. It is fantastic. That's why Kuma was so expensive. Kuma hit like $80 for a secret rare card. Like, that is a fantastic card. Kuma is a fantastic card. Now, the Jewelry Bonnie that came out with it was so bad, right? They both came out in OP-12, but the Jewelry Bonnie was such a bad secret rare. And trust me, and I know eventually it's going to be one of those things where they're gonna come out with some sort of leader or some sort of other card that works really well with it. Then everybody's gonna love the Jewelry Bonnie. People do like the Jewelry Bonnie anyways. You know, I would probably like it in the right deck. But so you have to have, so it's a 5-cost 6K blocker. This Jewelry Bonnie that I'm bringing up, 5-cost 6K blocker, and you have to have. So it's like draw 2, trash 1. Yeah, so it's draw 2, trash 1. Okay, great. And if you have 8 rested cards on your field, then you get to set one of your Don cards as active. Like, that doesn't seem like it's a good card, but that seems more like super rare range, right? That feels more like a super rare effect as opposed to a secret rare effect, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's just, anyways, I'm saying all that because this card feels like a secret rare. This is a secret rare effect. Okay. The other secret rare in this set for OP-15 specifically is an Enel, and that card feels like a secret rare as well, right? It has a very good ability that is extremely unique, and it's extremely good. So I feel like they're getting better at it, but the Jewelry Bonnie was definitely a miss in my opinion, right? In my opinion. But yeah, this Luffy is absolutely crazy, right? So basically what it's saying is when your opponent activates an event or blocker, so this is whenever, on your turn or on their turn, right? Obviously, well, they can't activate blocker on their turn, but they can activate events. They can activate events on either their turn or your turn. Reveal 1 card from the top of your life cards. This character gains, so, you know, in the worst case scenario, it's a 1-cost card, right? But he still gains plus 1,000, and that's for the entire turn. So if they activate multiple events, if they activate multiple blockers during a turn, that's going to pump this thing up. And so it lasts for the entire turn. It's so good. It's such a good card. And then we got the alt art for it too. So fantastic. I'm very happy. Yes, it'll be getting sent in. This will probably get sent in with the white beard. I probably would try and find like maybe one more, maybe 2 more cards. I could definitely see myself sending just these 2 in, but potentially I'll send in 1, maybe 2 more, because that white beard, I'm sending that bitch in like express, not express, because express is like $150 a card or some shit like that. But I'd probably do like the level under express, where you get it back in like 3 weeks or something like that. I think it's like 10 to 15 business days is when you're supposed to get it back. I would absolutely do that for that white beard. Like, that thing it looks so good. I cannot wait to get that graded. I can't wait to get it back. So this Luffy would probably be something I could see myself sending with it. And then maybe 1 or 2 more cards. But the more that I add, the more it's gonna fucking cost. So, all right, man. I'll be yapping, y'all. I be yapping, don't I? All right, so this is OP-08. So these are going to be some older cards. So if you don't see something, this card would go so hard in Croc. On play, if your opponent has a character with a cost of 0, draw 2 cards and trash 2 cards from your hand. This card would go so crazy in Croc, man. Free, you're basically given a free. You can give your opponent's character 0 cost at any point. It's absolutely crazy. All right. People's dreams don't ever end. Counter. Trash 1 card from the top of your deck. If the trashed card has a cost of 6 or more, up to 1 of your leader or character cards gains plus 5,000 power during this battle. So it's crazy. So you get you get plus 5 for 1 cost, but it's such a gamble, right? Whereas you could play, there's plenty of 1 cost 4K events, right? So that trashing a card and potentially going having 0 isn't worth it. That trade-off isn't worth it. Now, if you can set the top of your life some kind of way, I don't think that there's anything black, and I don't know because I haven't looked too far into it, but I don't think there's anything black that lets you like set the top of your deck. Or maybe there's a black and something other color leader, like maybe a black and blue leader, or where you can set the top of your deck, or I'm trying to think. Maybe purple. I don't know. I know Katakuri was big on like being able to look at the top of your deck and maybe your opponent's deck or something. But yeah, that you would need to set your you need to set the top. Like, god damn, how many fucking vanillas? This is actually crazy. I'm not even gonna lie. Look how many fucking vanillas we got. There's more vanillas in here than anything else. That's crazy. That's 4 vanillas. Also, we're even. This is actually crazy. I thought this was about to be a vanilla too. This is insane. Why are we getting so many vanillas right now? Vanillas and Charlotte cards. Oh, okay. This is crazy. This better be fucking Wapple. This is pretty good. 6 cost, 6,000 power, 1k counter. It's funny because I'm actually watching the live action series right now. I'm on season 2. And I'm hopefully, you guys understand that if you've watched the actual anime, this is following the anime. So hopefully no spoilers. This is very early on, but they're going to they end up in the Drum Kingdom to try and save Nami and all this shit. But yeah, Wapple's a fucking asshole in the series. But yeah, that's where I am right now, watching. They're in the Drum Kingdom. Imperial Flame. That was a very strange. That was a very strange pack. All right, EB-03. Oh, very first pack. Maybe it's a Gold Dawn. We'll see. I kind of hope it's not a Gold Dawn because all my packs came from the same box, and if it's a Gold Dawn, that means that's going to be like the hit, which I wouldn't be upset about. Do not get me wrong. I would not be upset about a Gold Dawn, but we're going for those SPs. We're going for them SPs, man. The SP Nami or Robin would be crazy. I knew you people were behind this. So for 8 Dawn, you get to play a 6 cost and a 4 cost from your hand or your trash. That seems pretty good. And Charlotte Smoothie following us around. Yamato, Isuka, and regular Dawn. Cool. I kind of want to open another one of those, but no, we're not going to open another one. Again, that is good. I like not having a Gold Dawn because again, that means that's gonna be the hit, and there's not gonna be a special print in the box. Man, I'm ripping 2 boxes open today. Sheesh. All right, so I am opening a very specific box for OP-15, and so this box was the one that I picked up. Yeah, this box was the one that I picked up yesterday. And the reason I'm opening it is typically I'd probably open a different box, but I'm opening this box because the people they really like to the people that like go to the tournaments pretty regularly and stuff. The regulars. I'm a regular too, but some of them like to, I guess, like scout or like map the boxes or the cases, right? Because just like most boxes, the cases have like a specific like format, right? Like how many hits they're gonna have, how many different sets mangas are gonna, or how many different, like the frequency of cards essentially is what I'm trying to say, right? There's a specific like frequency of like the mangas. There's like a special print in every box or in every case, and so They're all very. They opened some boxes yesterday in the store because that's what they typically do. People aren't like me. They don't take their boxes home and wait to open them on stream, obviously. But yeah, they actually were going through a bunch of boxes yesterday, and no one got the SP from the box, or excuse me, from the case. So they were asking me today, they were like, "Did you open your box yet? Did you hit the SP? Blah blah blah." Because again, if no one's hit the SP so far, the odds of the, odds go up on hitting an SP from the remaining boxes. Obviously, I don't know what that. I'm sure that's some sort of like mathematical theory or calculation or some shit like that. But yeah, the odds increase obviously as the amount of boxes get open that don't hit a pack, or that don't hit the SP. So they were very interested to see if I had hit the SP, because if I didn't, then the boxes that are still there at the shop, because they only sell them at the events, so they won't be selling them again until this upcoming event, which is Thursday. Because this shop actually does 2 release events typically. Not all shops do that. But, so yeah, they're very interested to see if I have a SP. The first pack is a fucking Don. Jesus, back-to-back Don packs. Man, it's my lucky day or what? But, yeah, so that's why I'm opening this box specifically. And you know what? I might have opened this box anyways. I don't know. Emmett. So, I don't know if I've read this card on stream yet, so we'll read it. 8 cost, 7,000 power. This character cannot attack unless there is a character with 12,000 base power or more. Trigger. Give all of your opponent's characters negative 3,000 power during this turn. Then, if you have 0 life cards, play this card. The trigger is crazy. That is a crazy trigger. Give all of your opponent's characters negative 3,000 power during this turn. Like, fantastic trigger. And yellow has been getting really good about being able to play or stack your life, right? So you play whatever card you want to on your life. Yellow is getting, it's been something that you can do, but it's getting much better and much more powerful lately. So this, putting this like maybe on your 0, putting this like, on for your last life, being able to minus 3k from your opponent's board. You take the first hit, and you minus 3k from the rest of your opponent's board. And then if you have 0 life, you get to play this. You obviously have to have a character of 12,000 power or more, but they do exist. Those characters do exist. I think this card, I'm trying to look and see, like I get it. People build decks, they build them as efficient as possible, that kind of thing. But like this card wouldn't be that bad, right? Because the Bobby Funk that you get to play from this card, that card has 6, that card's a 3k or a 3 cost 3k character as well. But if you have a Kelly Funk, it gains plus 3,000 power, so it becomes a 3 cost 6k. And you can get having 2 3 cost characters out on your very first turn, because you can do that with Rebecca, right? Because you get to bounce a card from your hand or from your field to your hand to play a 3 cost Dressrosa character. So you turn 1, you bounce a searcher or whatever, and you play this Kelly Funk. The Kelly Funk on play, you get to play a Bobby Funk, so you have a 3 cost 3,000 power and then a 3 cost 6,000 power, and you have this Kelly Funk, which allows you to bounce a card it to your hand if you needed to play something different. So very, very, I can see, because it'd be too hard to that's like a perfect dream scenario, right? Having all those cards in your hand at the very beginning of the game type of shit. So I can see why it's not that consistent, why people wouldn't play it, but I'm like, hey, I can see that. Roronora Zoro. I actually am very close to completing my Brook deck. I started to put it together today, and I have all the cards outside of OP-15, so all the cards that, mostly the green cards. I am short one of the PRVO2 Zoros, the 4-cost, 4,000 power, 2K counter blocker. But I mean, it's my own fault because those things were going for like 20 bucks, and I was like, I cannot not sell these things, right? Like, I'll be fine with 3 of them. So I had oversold it, and I know that I did this on purpose. It wasn't one of those mistakes where I'm like, I accidentally did it. Because again, they were selling for like 20 bucks. I'm like, I gotta make the money. So anyways, I only have 3 of those, but to be honest, like, that card never gets played. Like, it doesn't ever get played. It's not that important for the deck. Like, it is a blocker, but really, I just need another 2K to replace it. That's genuinely all I would like to have, is a 2K counter to replace it. And there's tons and tons of 2K counters that I can replace it with. So I'm trying to determine what I want to replace it with. And if I find a good enough card, shit, I will replace the whole damn thing. There is a VV, a black VV. I don't know what set it's from. I think it's block 2, but it's like, if you have 10 or more cards in your trash, it's a 1 cost. If you have 10 or more cards in your trash, this character gains blocker. And I'm fairly certain it's a 2K as well. So that would be absolutely perfect, because in Brook, literally on your second turn, you could have 10 cards in your trash very easily, especially if you get the chopper out. Okay, please be Nightmare Luffy. I was just talking about you, Nightmare Luffy. Your ears were burning. So Nightmare Luffy was one of the cards that I need. So I think this is either 2 or 3. So I still need at least one more Nightmare Luffy. But we got so I'm gonna ring that golden bell. But yes, very nice. Let me look through here. Okay. Yeah, so Nightmare Luffy. So I need a couple more of these Luffys. I need a couple more of a few things. The chopper, I think I need 1 chopper. Crazy enough, I actually need a Sanji, which is an uncommon. I do have 4 of the Sanjis, but one of them is a pre-release stamped card, and so I won't be playing that one in my deck. But I should have enough. I should be able to have enough of those here soon. Obviously, with this box, because it's only an uncommon card. Just watch me, Ace. Enel. I think this is my first Enel, actually. Very nice. So I'm gonna read this. It might not be my first Enel, but it could be, because I don't recall opening an Enel. Maybe I did. Anyways, this is a 5 cost. I know I haven't opened a Bonnie yet, which is crazy. 5 cost, 5 life, purple leader. Under the rules of this game, your Don deck consists of 6 cards. I love how Bandai is really testing the limits on what different decks can do. So you have 10 cards in your Don deck. This one says that you have 6 cards in your Don deck, which is absolutely crazy. With activate main once per turn, if it is your second turn or later, add up to 1 Don card from your Don deck and set it as active. Excuse me. And add up to 4 additional Don cards and rest them. Then give up to 4 rested Don cards to one of your characters. So Enel really is built on weenies. Weenies are 1 cost 2K characters, right? They're very weak characters, but when you have this effect, you're giving them plus 4,000 power every turn and they're rested Don, right? Don that you've already used, you gotten value out of. It really makes those, weenies very versatile, because okay, someone wants to swing into this 2,000 power character. Okay, that's fine, because I have another weenie out there that's gonna swing at you next turn, right? So it's a really good way to be aggressive. It's a very aggressive deck. Smoker and Tashigi, I think I have one of these, but only one. Ooh, we got a secret or a super rare. What is it? Ooh, we got Kobe. I haven't even hit one of these Kobe's yet. So this is very nice. I do still need the Namis, and I need one Brook. So I need 3 Namis and 1 Brook. So those are the super rares that I'm really hoping for. But the collector in me obviously is wanting the cards that I don't have either. So, God, I'm so happy that Bandai switched it up where you can actually get some hits from, you can get hits from leader packs. That is the best change that they've made. Now the next thing that they need to do is make it so there's 3 hits in a box minimum, because actually they need to make it so there aren't any 1-hit boxes, because there are 1-hit boxes, and that is so depressing when you get a box that only has 1 fucking hit in it. I've gotten one of those before, but they really need to make it so there's 3 hits in a box. I was bitching about this the other day. I'd really like them to do that. I don't think that that's something that they would do in the future. I think they could. They absolutely could, but I think that there should be 3 hits in a box. A secret rare, and then like 2 alt arts, right? And if you're only going to have 1 or 2 hits in a box, 1 hit in a box, make it a fucking banger. Make it an SP. Make it a fucking manga. Like, that shit, like, that's fine. But not that, like, in a regular box, there should not only be one hit. That's crazy. All right, so we got this Kobe. I know I haven't read this because I haven't even pulled one yet. So it's a 6 cost, 7,000 power, 1K counter. Once per turn, if your leader's type includes Navy and this character would be removed from the field, you may trash 1 card from your hand instead. Your turn. Once per turn, when your opponent's character is KO'd, draw 1 card. So this works really good with like the OP-11 helmet bow. So it basically lets you pick a card from your trash. It's a pretty big body too. I don't remember how big that helmet bow is. I think it's like 6 cost 7K maybe. I don't know off the top of my head, but it lets you pull a card from your trash, and it gives it like temporary. And so what that means is at the end of your turn, the card that was played from that effect goes back in your trash or goes to the bottom of your deck or something like that. I can't remember what the Helmeppo card says in particular, but if you play this card off of that Helmeppo effect, this card with this effect gets to stay. You have to trash a card from your hand, but the card gets to stay. So very cool effect. I like the combination. I don't know if I'll ever be playing Kobe, but I know that a lot of people really like Kobe. Kobe is becoming extremely popular. I literally sold 3 Kobe's today. The PRBO2 Kobe's, which is a rare card selling for $10. So y'all know I gotta make that money. But I do have my playset of those. So I have my playset of pretty much everything. Goro. Holly. So this Holly is like the most important card in the pre-release right now. There are 3 cards: Holly, Fuza, and then the Hody Jones. Those are the 3 cards that are just absolutely winning everything. Heso Rouge. It's in order. I think I just pulled one of these, didn't I? Okay, this looks like another super rare. Ooh, we got the Enel. Very nice. I also don't have this one. So fantastic. Fantastic. We just hit 2 super rares that we do not have. And these are like good super rares. Especially this one, because Enel is probably going to be the most popular deck from this set. So 6 costs, 8,000 power. If you have 6 or less Don cards on your field, this character cannot be removed from the field by your opponent's effects. And gains plus 2,000 power. So yes, this card becomes a 6 cost, 10,000 power body. Absolutely crazy. As long as you have 6 Don or less on your field, and remember what the Enel leader said, you only have 6 Don in your Don deck. So your deck will always, you will always have 6 or less Don cards. So this always is a 6 cost, 10,000 power body. Absolutely insane. All right, so there is an activate main. Dom -1. This character gains blocker until the end of your opponent's next end phase. Then trash 1 card from your hand. So, yeah, down -1 isn't that bad, but especially because obviously you can get that back, and then it becomes a 10K blocker, but you do have to trash a card from your hand. Pretty much every card in Enel, all the weenies that I was talking about earlier, and a lot of the events, once you play it, it lets you draw a card. So Enel typically never has any issues with keeping a full hand. But yeah, very, very good card. And I'll count that as a hit. Again, this goes back to like what I was talking about with OP-14. It's so hard to get the super rares because, again, it's a set and a half. I know I keep saying that, but it's a set and a half, so it's just more diluted. The pool is more diluted, so it's going to be harder to get the play sets of things. Yeah, that card is a good hit. So a lot of the super rares I'm going to consider hits as well. Nico Robin. Dress Rosa, Hotori, Tony Chopper, Gum Storm. Have enough of those. My Sanji, I was just talking about you. This is the last Sanji that I need for my playset. There we go. This Pearl, it literally lost me 2 tournaments. This shit is fucking, it's so fucking frustrating. It's such a frustrating card. On KO, so 4 cost, 4,000 power, 1K counter. Opponent's turn, if your leader has the East Blue type, this character gains blocker and plus 2,000 power. So it becomes a 4 cost, 6K, whatever. On KO, if your leader has the East Blue type, KO up to one of your opponent's characters with 6,000 base power or less. That is literally 95% of the cards, probably more than that you're going to be playing in this set. So this card is very frustrating. It's super annoying, and it literally lost me two games. Lightning Dragon, cool. This is one of the cards that gets played in Enel. It's a 0 cost event. I think all the events that get played in Enel are the 0 cost events. But anyway, so main, down -1, draw 1 card. So like I said, you're always cycling your cards. You're getting to the cards that you really need because once you play a card from your hand, it's always replacing itself. All right, down -1, draw 1 card. Then up to one of your opponent's rested characters with 6,000 power or less will not become active in your opponent's next refresh phase. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. Yeah, we'll open 2 more packs. We will open 2 more of them things. Probably shouldn't, but whatever. Who gives a damn? Alright. Buggy Buggin'. Heavenly Warriors. Bobby Funk. See, this is the one I was talking about earlier. If you have Kelly Funk, this character gains plus 3,000 power, right? So on your first turn, you can have a 3 cost, 6,000 power character, and that's on the offense and defense. So 3 cost, 6,000 power character, and then another character to be able to like bounce back. Obviously, you'd want to swing with that first, but Tony Chopper, get to the chopper. Rebecca, speaking of Rebecca. So this is what I was talking about. I'm pretty sure I read Rebecca already, so I won't read her again, but you get to basically bounce a character to your hand to play a 3 cost Dressrosa type character. Fire Fist, 7 cost event. Main, your leader gains plus 3,000 power during this turn and give up to one of your opponent's characters negative 8,000 power until the end of your opponent's next end phase. Then you may trash 2 cards from your hand. If you do, KO up to one of your opponent's characters with 0 power or less. Crazy work. And we get a chopper. Oh my goodness, man. They trying to make me finish the deck today. I think this is the last chopper that I need. I think. If not, then I know I need 1 more. I'm trying to think. I think I have 3 choppers. I think this is my 4th chopper. So I have my playset of choppers. I have my playset of Sanjis. My Luffy's, I have, again, this is either, I think this might be 3, so I might need 1 more. So we're just looking for like a Brook, a super rare Brook, and then the Nami. so we need 3 Namis. And apparently, which I did not know this, or maybe I misheard the dude that was opening his box earlier, but apparently he got 2 of those nails that I just showed. He got 2 of those in the same box. So I don't know if he was talking about, maybe it was like the alt art for one and then the original art, but I don't think you can get, or at least I didn't think that you can get the same super rare from a box. But I mean, I could be mistaken. Heavenly Warriors, Moda, Nezumi. I'm really considering playing this. I find it embarrassing as a human being, but I'm trying to think like how beneficial something like this would be. So it's a 1-cost event with main. If you have 10 or more cards in your trash, again, extremely easy with Brook. Up to one of your opponent's characters with a base cost of 5 or less cannot attack until the end of your opponent's next end phase. It's like a character with 5 cost or less, like they're gonna have maybe 7,000 power, and like at most they're gonna have 7,000 power, and that's like a brick, right? And so typically your leader, again, it's not all the time, but your leader, Brook, is going to be a 7,000 power leader. So it's like you just have to discard 1 card, and that would be essentially like, okay, this card would be that card. So like I don't really see there being a whole lot of value in this card, basically, is what I'm saying. So I would like to play that card, but I just like, I don't see value in it. All right, maybe I have to think of it a little bit more. Think of how to make it valuable. All right, last pack. We got a Jin. This is a kind of a womp womp. This is a card where I'm like, man, I don't know if this should be a super rare. I mean, 6 cost, 7K, 1K counter, so that's cool. But on play, if your leader has the East Blue type, play up to 1 character with a cost of 5 or less from your hand. It's like, okay, like the what is it? The fucking Robin, the Nico Robin from this set allows you to play. So it's a 7 cost. So that Nico Robin's like a 7 cost, 7,000 power. This is only a rare 7 cost, 7,000 power character with if your leader is like Sky Island or something, you can play like a Shandian Warrior or Sky Island, and you get to heal. Or you either get to heal or you get to stack your life. It's one of the two. And I'm like, okay, so these cards do the exact same thing. And that one also has an additional effect. And that one's a rare card. And this one is a super rare. Like sometimes the shit don't be adding up. You know, I'm sure they got some sort of algorithm to it where if it hits these certain points of usability, then it should be a secret rare or uncommon, shit like that. I guess that can't, like, I mean, it probably could be true for the vanillas, because typically the vanillas are like 5 cost, 6K, 2K counters. Those are a lot of those are like uncommon cards. And I'm like, it's a vanilla, make it common, but 5 cost, 6K and a 2K counter, like that's not typical, you know, a typical body, right? It's typically like 5. So it's like 451 is a very, very standard, right? So it's 1,000 power more than its cost, and there's a counter on it. Vanillas are typically 5, 7, and 0. But again, those vanillas are 5, 6, and not 1, but 2. They're 5, 6, 2s. Okay, so that's it. We just hit an hour. Pretty good stream, I would say. So we didn't get any hits, but guess what that means? We're gonna get some hits tomorrow, definitely, because we're gonna have a bunch of good stuff. Devs, thank you. Gank that, Chomutta. Anybody else that didn't say anything in chat, you don't have to speak up. You're more than welcome to join the chat anytime that you want to, but you don't have to. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for watching. I'm super grateful, super appreciative of you, obviously. And we'll be streaming tomorrow, hopefully. And hopefully you will get a hit. But we haven't been short on hits lately, so I'm not gonna complain too much about that. But thank you guys for watching, and until next time, peace out.